Roosters 64 defeat the Dolphins 12. This was a Suncorp demolition, Brian.
Oh, I didn't see this coming. I thought the Chooks might win, but I didn't think they would put 60 on them. It was, it was a clinic. Look, we've all been involved in these games on either side.
Yep.
Sometimes it just, whatever you do, it just sort of doesn't work. And when on the other side, whatever you try comes off.
I haven't been on either side.
I've been
on one side.
I've been on both sides, and you can't stop it. You can't stop. I know Sammy Walker was brilliant, but Nafahu White, he is getting better and better every game. So he was close to a Jackman.
Was he?
Get this into you.
Nafahu White.
53 minutes.
Wow.
15 hit-ups. 207 metres.
Tick.
Mind you, 96 post-contact metres. Tackle, bus, 6.
Boom.
Offloads, 2.
Oh.
So
It's got to be 3.
No.
He still would have just missed.
We're sticking to 5.
Okay.
We're sticking
You're
to
a hard
5.
taskmaster, Brian.
But it's all, tell you what, Chooks, if they can get into the 8, it's going to be hardish. They've got to win 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
And we know what's going to happen last round. Bunnies versus Chooks.
That's great.
Allianz Stadium. They need to beat the Bunnies, and they need to beat them by 12 or more.
Yep.
Alex Johnson scores in the corner to break the record.
Yeah.
With a minute to go.
Whole crowd comes on, and then they say, "Oh, let's check this out."
Something's happening. Something is going to happen.
So what do you actually do? If you're the National Rugby League, if that's the scenario, like, what do you do? Because in our game, what percentage of tries would you say get referred? Like, could you just imagine if the crowd stormed on, AJ scores the try, breaks Ken Irvine's record, we're all up, and then they go, and the referee goes, like, if I'm the bunker, I'll be saying, just give it, just bloody give it.
Imagine the security guards, wait for the bunker, wait for the, just holding people on the fence.
So are we, if it does happen in that game or any other game, is the crowd aware they can run on the field?
I don't know.
Because remember when Buddy got his 1,000th goal, and people were going on there taking photos.
No bunker.
No bunker, but people were putting ashes on the...
Yeah.
That might be a go.
Yeah.
We're 5 away.
4, aren't we?
It's doable. Well, no, 5 to take it, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
So it's doable. I think we you know, when you carry the trophy when it could be won in the Seppo sports, I think we need something now
to start getting
the
ready.
rules. We need the rule out
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
we need to know now.
We do. I reckon you're right, Brooks. We need
5.
to know now.
If he's in within 5,
We need to know now.
It's going to happen the last round. I can feel it in my bones.
You can say what the NRL should do, based on the back of our conversation, is this. You know what, folks? This is something rare in our game. And we encourage you because the person who is about to break that record also encourages the same thing. So we are pro that if you do it responsibly. However, can you please wait till the try is confirmed?
Yeah. Okay.
They have to come out with that, don't they?
yes, for sure.
So hopefully he just scores a routine try and go bang.
Oh, sorry, we'll do it again when he actually scores. It's got to be, there's got to be like the 6 again thing or something. There's got to be some sort of record.
Yeah.
Just getting back to that game, I felt the Dolphins used their aggression in a not in a great way. Didn't sort of motivate them. They went the other way.
Yep.
I felt they tried to arc up to the Chooks because Spencer is quite the antagonist, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, massive antagonist.
And I think that's where they lost their way. They just tried to match him, and the Chooks were just too smart for him. Sammy Walker, that was
I love it.
It was a game he had far out. He's only a month back.
We're talking Katoa Walker leading in.
I tell you, he's got to give a rap to
Sets,
our man Hugo. I know I'm a big fan of him, but how important is it in this day and age to have a kicker who can land it exactly where you want? The two Damaki mark, we're just spot on.
Yep. And if the kick's good enough, it's game over.
The other two are just especially. Well, that's what we've got to. We'll talk about that in the Cronulla game. We've got to do something about this. The poor old defender.
Can I ask this, boys? Oh, sorry, Brooks, you have your
question. I was
question.
going to say, where are you at for 2026?
Teams?
No, the halves for the Roosters.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you've got to keep this.
Well,
like they've had how many games has Walker back? 6. And when Savala's been there,
it's working nice.
Very good.
Working
and now
nicely.
You're gonna...
There's no dominant. Well, Sammy's the dominant caller, but Hugo they know he's the long kicking game.
Yep.
When they get up there, they're just allowing Sammy to do his little trick shot, short kicking game. Hugo's just got the temperament just to put it wherever he wants. So, well, is he going to be a lock forward? Could he play 13 next year?
Right.
Well, yeah.
It has to happen.
He's big enough.
Let me ask you this, boys. So Roosters win 64-12. What this does to the for and against, the differential was, and I've been banging on about this, I think it's so logical, that you must just have a draw where everyone plays each other once.
Correct.
And in an ideal landscape, because it's inequality of the draw. If everyone plays each other once, the count back, in my opinion, should be who was ranked higher at the time of everyone having played each other once. So everything was fair, then play Origin, and then have the remainder of the balance of that. That is equality. That is the fairest way to run the comp. For example, the Roosters and the Dolphins are currently equal 8th, right? They're the only two teams on 26 points. The Dolphins are ahead of the Roosters, despite the fact the Roosters have just pumped them 64-12, and they've also beaten them earlier in the year. So is there a chance that the Roosters have just had a harder draw? What do you think about just having, before we have this for and against, which in an inequality draw means nothing, have everyone play each other once, then have Origin, and then have the balance of whatever games you want to play. And ideally, you want to play the best games, right? So Broncos and Melbourne, play them in the first lot, play them in the last lot. Bulldogs and Dragons, first lot, last lot. You know, is it that hard?
It's not that hard, but we're down this road before. And remember, the fans were saying, well, we like knowing so we can pre-book our flights, pre-book our hotels.
We can still do that, can we?
But you got to wait till round after Origin.
No, I'm saying do a draw that is everyone plays each other once.
Yes, and right, and then you just...
So then we truly know it's like a mini-minor premiership, and we know, okay, well, if there's any countbacks in the ladder, it's not for and against. It's we're going to count back on where everyone was when everything was even. That's where we're going to count back on. Forget about for and against.
But what I'm not too sure what you're talking about. The last 8 rounds are going to be what?
Well, whatever the rounds are that you want to play double. Like a number of teams play teams twice every year.
Yes.
But we're not playing them 3 weeks apart.
I understand that, but so are you going to fudge it so they are big clubs, or are you going to the Boffins?
No. You've got to fudge it. Like, of course we're going to fudge it, right? So you go to the broadcasters and say, listen, you're not running the show where you get to have 3 games between games for you to decide who plays. But who are the teams you want to see each other play? Okay, we want to see, and this is also another layer of the salary cap, right? So you'll say, we want to see the Broncos play Melbourne twice a year. Okay. We want to see all the Queensland derbies twice a year. We want to see Bulldogs Dragons twice a year. We want to see Dragons Roosters twice a year.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's going to be, that'll set up our draw for the last part. Do you understand what I'm saying, Brian?
I do, but then it's probably not fair. I just don't think it's fair on the other clubs.
It's not for fair anyway.
No.
But that's why I'm saying have after the 17 rounds that mini-minor premiership where, okay, instead of this stupid, how are the Dolphins higher ranked than the Roosters when the Roosters have pumped them twice? That's what I'm saying. So if the finals finish right now, Dolphins would go into the 8, despite the fact the Roosters have pumped them twice.
Styles make fights.
Yeah, it's not right.
Styles make fights.
Roosters host the Bulldogs on Friday night, and the Dolphins take on the Broncos. Speaking of Queensland derbies at Suncorp Stadium and Broncos Radio. All the Broncos games you'll catch on Broncos Radio. We'll have all the action on Saturday on SEN is the way to do that. Brooksy said, let's get to this game. Of course we will, Brooks. Cogger Oval. Sharks' 10-game winning streak in the derby has expired. Dragons 22 defeat the Sharkies 14, which also ends a Sharkies 4-game win streak. So the streaks are pretty much gone at the moment. Panthers keep finding a way, but other than that, what'd you make of this, Brian?
Well, I was thinking about it. The Dragons beat Melbourne, beat Canberra, beat Cronulla. Bees off beating the Bulldogs. Bees.
Yeah.
Went okay against the Chooks. So, they beat Brisbane.
Yep.
So the bigger the game, the better they go, which is a good sign.
Yep.
So that they get up for those games.
Yes.
It's the consistency when they play the lesser teams, I feel.
Yeah, this is a tricky week heading over to New Zealand this week for the Warriors. But well done to Shane Flanagan. We had him on the show, the Jimmy Smith program with Afternoons, Brian.
Yep.
Flanagan came on. Well done to Brooksy. He just signed. And Brooksy gave him a quick call and bang, he was on. He was great.
No, I thought they just wanted it more than the Sharks. Sharks just probably thought, we'll just turn up.
Yep.
You know, everyone's tipping us. We're $1.30 favourites, but blown out of the water. Sharkies, I just can't get a read on them. You can't get a read on them. They gave it to the Chooks, about 3 weeks ago? And they just go in and out of games.
Well, their game against the Chooks, Chooks were never in the game.
No.
Never, ever. Like, they dominated them. Absolutely dominated them. But anyway, okay, that's where they are at the moment. It's a tough competition, I'll tell you that much. So you do have to forgive some sides. Dragons 22 defeat the Sharks 14. Next assignment, the Dragons take on the Warriors over in New Zealand, and the Sharks will take on the Gold Coast. Jacob Halangahu, we saw him through the under-19s. Brooks, you happy with that?
Yeah, 20. Yeah, because I was saying to you on Friday, I was surprised that he wasn't in before Buchanan. Different positions, but in terms of where they are, they both get to debut. He's 20 minutes. He put a big hit on late to force an error. It's just looking promising, and that's the last few years you've seen all the juniors coming through Wollongong, through the St George area, South Coast. It's great to see what Flano's done this year. I think it's something like 8 debutants this year that have come through.
I've got a theory on this. I feel that these older coaches, like Flano, he's been around a while. Ricky Stewart's obviously been around a while. I think in your head you think, 18 or 19, and you put your playing hat on and you think, 18, 19 is way too young. Now it's not.
No.
I think the older coaches are starting to realise when in their era, 18 and 19 was way too young because you're playing against men. It was a bit more violent.
Yep.
The game has changed so much. Rolls is a perfect example. Getting these younger kids in, you seem to think, they're not ready for first grade yet, but they're coming in younger and younger. And I feel that we're going to see more and more young debutants at 18 and 19.
You're going to have to with expansion too, right?
Yeah.
Like, trust these young guys to come in and do a job. Like, with the rosters, we're getting an extra 60 positions in the top 30s, top
that's right.
2. And then we're going to need a 20th side soon to balance up the draw so Shook can get his
South
draw.
Africa. We're going to South Africa.
Yeah.
Billy Moore.
The Durban.
Absolutely great.
Age aside, though, like,
Pick and tave.
further to your point, Brian, young Ward from South.
I love him. I love the kid.
Like, if he was 22, he wouldn't be ready. Like he's just not a big kid.
No, but
he's showing
brave.
he can handle it.
He's brave.
Yeah.
That's the number for a half. The number one thing I feel is if you're brave and you put your body in front of a bloke.
Yep.
Whether or not you might get knocked over, but guys, young footballers, Luke Keary is a perfect example. When he came onto the scene at South, he was putting himself in front of them and big back rowers.
Yep.
That's the difference I see in halves because the attack can come.
Yep. If Wayne Bennett is backing this kid, and I'll tell you what, he's clearly not got much of an opinion of Dodd. So he's gone with this kid over Dodd, right? So, or vice versa, he has a huge opinion of this kid, or maybe a combination of two. But well done to him, and I'm sure no matter which path he goes and Wayne goes, the story one day, if this kid makes it, Ward, it'll be Wayne backed me, Wayne saw it.
Yep.
And there might be comparisons. He backed a young Alfie Langer. I'm not talking about the status of it, but I'm talking about the stature of the two.
Yeah.
And he clearly thinks if they're good enough, the size is irrelevant.
Well, yeah, he's a gem.
Yep.
The 2 games I've seen him play, the one that, the chase he did, that showed he's got ticker.
Yep.
But he was chopping blokes down.
Yep.
Against the Titans. He had some big kids running him. So
2 quick ones before
another
we break, boys.
Another Gerringong kid.
Two really quick ones, fast fire. Firstly, Buchanan, Brooksy loved his debut. He did get a gift from Gutherson, but he also gave a gift back to Gutherson. Do you like the gift try?
Love Giftsy.
Do you?
Gifty Stewart's all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Some
wrong with
people
it?
aren't happy with that.
Oh, gosh, who?
Well, they're saying that you want to earn your first try.
Earn this.
what?
Yeah.
Earn this.
Yeah,
Who's saying that?
The record books say Buchanan scored on debut, Brian.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Hang on. Who's the people saying they've got to earn it?
There's a bit of a kerfuffle, Brian.
Are they on that? Are they on Twitter?
I'd say so.
Cesspit.
Okay.
Give me some names.
Let
I'll
me
go
ask
through.
the next one. Is the Teague Wilton try scenario as simple as this? If you genuinely go up to catch the ball and you both do that, on the way down, it's free game.
Yep. Free game.
Is that as simple as that?
What are you meant to do? Is Sloan meant to just be in a catching motion the whole time when he lands, when he misses out? Like,
We're going to have to spoil. I'm telling you. We're going to spoil. I'm bringing in spoiling. I'm bringing in ball. I'm bringing in spoil. And what else am I bringing in?
Oh, Brian.
Robbie Williams.
50 metres.
Actually, I won't share
Unlimited
this
interchange.
I won't share this with you. I'll get the audio of
Punch it in the
Shane
guts.
Flanagan and one of your initiatives. We'll share that later on the run home with Joel and Fletch. But he was, let's just say, on board. You listen to the run home with Joel and Fletch. Dragons head to New Zealand, take on the Warriors. Sharks, can they bounce back hosting the Titans on Saturday afternoon? Bulldogs 32 defeat the Warriors 14. The Bulldogs now all but certain of a top 3 position. So what a season that Coach Serraldo and the team have had. The Burton 2020 on the third tackle of a freakish offload from Jacob Carraz is one of the great kicks you will ever see. I need to see in the off-season. I know it's counterproductive to what we're trying to achieve in the rugby league, but I need to see him latch onto the pigskin of the NFL, Brooks. Would you love to see that?
I'd love to see him and Renault. I think Renault's got some good torpy NFL punting.
Hemi.
And not
true
the same
that.
lever. You need the big levers.
Big levers.
You need the big
was
Moses
awesome to
can,
watch.
Moses can go.
Yeah.
Give as good as he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Who said they can't play in the rain?
Yeah.
The Dogs. Interesting selection, Bailey Haywood, starting at 9. Yep. I thought it dulled their attack a little bit.
Right.
He was just didn't run much, but maybe that was designed for the wet. And Cameron Serraldo knows best. But you know what summed it up for me? Jethro's try, Rinakama's try. He scored in that left-hand corner.
Yep.
They played the ball 10 metres out on the right side.
Correct.
No, you should be cutting that off. The Warriors, so they went all the way across field.
Correct.
And they score in the corner. Why do teams do this?
Yeah. So what Brian's saying, folks, is even if you're defending half the field, if it's 5-on-4, you should be able to cover that up you've got the 4 versus the 5. But you've got the whole length of the field
to get up. They slid on their own line. And I just, the Warriors at the moment, they got the yips. They got the yips and it's not looking great.
Okay, well, it's not working out for them. They need to make a change, but they are there still. And the question is...
JC?
Do we jettison in?
Jettison.
Jet Cleary. Could it happen?
Oh, it's a chance, isn't it?
Well, they keep winning it. Like, the Cleary household just win. That's what they do. They just keep winning in first grade. Jets winning in reserve grade. Just pull the trigger.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
Throw him in?
Just pull the trigger.
Who they got next week?
Hosting...
Dragons.
Hosting Dragons.
Put him in.
Yep.
Why not?
I haven't even seen the kid play, to be honest with you. So, but I've seen the family, and I'm guessing he goes good.
Well,
and based on results in reserve grade, I'm guessing he's pretty good.
Well, he went flag, and too good for flag. Now he's gone to New South Wales Cup.
Yep.
They're flying.
Yep.
Throw the kid in.
Unqualified opinion. Just get
Absolutely.
him in. Brian, I've not seen the kid play. Anyway, we're backing him in. Bulldogs announced Bailey Haywood, by the way, extension today, so he signed until the end of the 2028.
Oh, they've gone again. Because they gave him a year this year already.
Yeah.
So they've gone, you know what, 2 for 1. Let's get another year.
Let's see if we can get one player upgraded 3 times in a year.
That would be awesome.
I want to see before next year he's been extended another year.
You know what? This is the Gusco though.
Yeah.
So he would have gone. All right, we'll get you to 27.
Yep.
On X amount. Then he looks at the salary cap and goes, "Oh, hang on. What about if I know we'll get rid of 27? Now we'll make it to 28, but we're going to push the wage further down the line.
Oh, push it away now.
That's a salary cap manipulation.
Yes.
It's well within the rules.
Cool, of course.
But, that was an old Gus go.
It's an old go.
Would that have changed when Sexton and then Marnie were moved on? It was a second dip, double dip, as you'd call it.
No, I just think he's impressed.
But also
Bailey's impressed.
The dip of the double might be to accommodate someone else. So,
that's right, next
what do we
year.
do? Okay.
Hello, Jareem. We might need 250K of someone else. Hello. Buller Street ice cream.
Folks, you know I've got a billion ideas, but one of my other ideas is no matter what you sign a player for, it has to be averaged out. So whether you sign them for 200, 300 and 400, they go in the cap for 300 a year. The back ending would be dead. Thoughts?
Yeah,
I
I do like that.
Thoughts?
I didn't like your draw one. That spun me out. Sorry, I know we've got to get to the game, but this is too good not to share.
Yeah.
This is from Jess. Boys, I have a better weekend story for you. My mate, who had recently become single, is staying in my spare room. Yes, my wife is wrapped. He did the city to surf yesterday, ran it in under 1 hour, started at 9 a.m. He just walked in the door now with a medal still around his neck. Jess, we need to speak to your friend.
Yes.
We need to speak to your friend. I need to find out how old he is. Was he still wearing his running shorts and his hockers?
Yes. And Jess, are you comfortable having an athlete
did he
in your
leave,
house
did he
who
leave
can
his,
run the city to surf in less than an hour?
Yeah,
I'd be worried about that.
Yeah. And did he wear his hockers to see the hooker?
Game 100 for Bailey Hayward coming up as well. Panthers, whoa. I think about this, Brian. I don't know why, I think about National Lampoon's Vacation.
Aunt Edna?
Chevy Chase is just the top eight as collective.
Yep.
And the Panthers are just strolling by kissing. Blowing the kiss on the highway.
Oh, you feel they're Christie.
Yeah, they're Christie. Christie
Okay.
Brinkley.
Would that mean...
Or vice versa, maybe.
Does that mean that the Broncos are Aunt Edna? Are they dead?
I think so.
Who's the dog?
Are we whacking? It's the dog. Who's the dog? So the Broncos... All right, why don't we say this? The Warriors aren't dead yet.
No.
They're Aunt Edna.
Right.
Just hoeing into the piece of bread that's been pissed on by the dog.
Yes. And so who's Panthers' mate? If they've got a little mate with them who's talking to Rusty... If it's Chevy talking to Rusty,
oh, right, he's
who's the
pork
Panthers' little mate?
He's going to pork him, Russ.
Yeah. Is it the Cleary Bulldog connection? Is it Terrello and Cleary up there? I don't know.
Could be.
But I just thought about that. Like they were nowhere in sight, and all of a sudden the highway up they loom with blowing a few kisses and
what's that song?
Showing their beauty.
What's the song they sing?
I don't know. Holiday Road?
No.
No.
Christie's in the red Ferrari next soon.
We'll come back out of the next break with that. We'll find it, Russ. We'll find it, Russ. 48 points to 12, 9 straight wins for the Premiers.
Nervous now.
I have to go from... I keep telling this story. When they won the first comp, I was pulling their tails. I thought, we can't have these blokes winning 2 in a row. And now I just want them to keep winning. They're so likeable. They work hard and take it away. Take it away.
So round 12, they were stone motherless.
Yep.
And I thought to myself, there's no way they're going to finish top 4. No way.
Yep.
I said they'll make the 8. Now they're going to be in the top 4.
No.
It's just unbelievable. Although I did have a Chromie, and it's still alive. So at the start of the year in February, we said Crow, and I think Brooksy's getting it now, so we'll get to it. They're a marvel. And they're just...
marvel.
Blaze is now firing.
McLean...
Are they showing?
Yep. Yes, they are.
Goodness me. Brooksy,
They
you
are
can
showing.
read it out. How do you think this will go, boys? 17th of February.
Right.
Bears Head,
Yep.
a.k.a. Tripod,
Oh, hang on. Was this at the Chromie?
a.k.a. Harry D'Souza.
Yeah.
Panthers get beat second week of the finals.
Oh.
So is that still... It's still doable.
Of course it is.
Still
Yeah,
doable.
of course it is. Who was the first person you heard on radio to say that Ethan Strange can win the Clive?
Dan Ganane.
He was never going to take
he's
that
going to
bait.
go to... we spoke to Kevy last week, and we asked him,
Yeah.
is Ethan on the... Is he on the radar to go to England? He said, my word.
My word. Well, Ricky Stewart, what does he think about that? Here he is.
I've got a very strong opinion of Ethan. I've got a very strong opinion of where he's going to go as a player. You have a look at his game today to where he started with us. He's got an unbelievable future in front of him. I think he'll play for Australia this year and he'll be our next 5'8" for New South Wales.
I think we love Ricky Stewart and former coach of yours, premiership winning coach. I think it's been the year of prophetic, Rick. I reckon most press conferences have been quite prophetic.
Yeah, well, he's relaxed because they're winning.
Yeah.
Our man Dougie, he's into us again. Hey, Dopies, read out who they have played. Dougie from Melbourne.
Well, this is about the Panthers.
Panthers. He's a Panther hater.
Yeah.
Dougie, why do you hate the Panthers? It's on this weekend,
Well, it
mate.
wouldn't happen on my draw, Dougie, let me tell you that much.
Dougie, we need you to call in on Friday morning.
Yep.
And because you're up against the Penny Panthers. This one here. So you so-called experts haven't seen Jet Cleary play, like you are saying a whole game. Surely you've seen some highlights. I'm not biased in any ways. 5'4", 2'5".
No, us so-called
I have seen
exports. Well, I haven't, Brian. To be honest,
I've
haven't
seen
it.
the highlights of
Yep.
him. He looks good.
Yeah, I'm tipping he's pretty good. Now, Manly, by the way. Yes, go on, Brian.
Sorry, Mitch. The song was "I'm so excited."
Pointer Sisters.
I'm so excited.
was
Good
it?
on you, Mitchy. And I just can't.
Pointer Sisters are a cheeky good band.
Were they
Slow
banned?
hands. Slow hands.
Were they banned?
Yeah.
Wasn't their song Jump? Do, 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 do.
Slow Hands. You know Slow Hands?
Slow Hands. How does that
Slow
go?
Hands is a great song. I'll share that in the break. Tolo Cooler.
Mickey.
So this is the concern. So I was speaking to Manly fans, and they are across all situations, and they are petrified that he is going to be off for fullback dollars.
November 1, 2026. I was looking.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
They are petrified that he is a Perth target, and he is he's a fullback, right? Isn't he?
I mean, running, yes. I don't think he's got the smarts as a fullback, i.e. the sort of the nuances of the ball playing and stuff. Well, when he gets the ball, see you later.
Yep.
But I suppose Kyle Weeks is similar.
Yeah, Kinney.
In that similar Kinney can ball play.
Yeah. Interesting, though. Like, it's going to be hard to keep.
I still think Leahigh's the number one.
Well, I don't disagree with that either. That's why I'm saying that if you've got Lehigh, Tommy, and Tolu Kola, what's Tolu getting played right now? 450? Is that your guess?
About that, yeah, 5.
But if he goes to a live auction right now, which we don't have, but he goes for what?
650.
Yeah.
At least.
So-
right?
well,
So,
someone's going to be desperado.
sung by
And Pointer Sisters.
Eels 19 defeat the Cowboys 18. Late obstruction cost the Cowboys 2 points. I've got to say, I was cheering the Cowboys, Brian. I had tipped them. But as soon as that pass went out the back, I thought, we're in a bit of trouble here. And what do you make of it at first glance?
Oh, yes. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he played for it.
Yep.
But he's well within his rights to do that. I thought they might have gone for the field goal just to even it up, sort of calm down a little bit because it was all a bit – that was still only tackle 3.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. But the Cowboys, again, a bit better in defence. But Eels, totally different team, isn't it? What's his last month's been great for him?
Been terrific.
Push the Storm.
Noah Yongi.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's a difference having Mitch Moses, having these. It's a bit like the quarterback in the NFL. If you have that gun playmaker ready for you.
Yeah. What was your take on the Talon De Silva argument?
We'll get to that. Just before we do so, Todd Payton, what did he think about the Mitch Moses obstruction?
Do you have a view on that obstruction penalty?
Yeah, I thought the on-field ref got it right. Seen Mitchell dive over the years plenty of times, so...
Mitch, we just had Todd in here and he made a bit of a cheeky joke that you love to take a dive. What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. His back row ran the wrong line, so maybe you should be talking to his back row.
Ooh, meow, Brian. This is good.
Yeah. Kitty got close. They're obviously, they know each other. I wonder if he would have... Oh, he would have coached him there in the under-20s.
Tigers.
Yeah. He would have been the coach, wasn't he? He was coach
of
of the kids. Well, yeah, it's just a bit of banter. Yeah, it was back and forth.
He agreed with the decision.
He did.
Payton.
He did.
It was a bit of...
I feel he was going... the reason why his line was wrong, it looked like he was going for the kick.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like he was going to wait for... Like, Nenai was chasing for a little grubber. Probably would have been the play.
Okay,
Yes.
Speaking of press conferences, so that's how they both handled the press conference. Payton and, of course, Mitch Moses. I thought I'd share some press conferences, Brian. Let's start with the Cleary press conference. One of the dumbest questions, and this was shared also this morning on Vossi and Brandy.
Stop stealing, you plagiariser. You're a
What-
mad stealer.
No, but we need to share. It's context. What's the point of this question? Can we play this, please, Buckets?
And you're back in the top 4 now. I guess the plan is to stay there.
No.
How would you answer that, Brian?
Yeah, I'd say yes.
Like what's he supposed to say to that?
Spot on.
You're back in the top 4. I guess the plan's to stay there.
It sounded like that was work experience, Jono. Was it work experience?
I don't
Jono?
know. But this one, Mike Vrabel, who former Patriots player, who is now the coach of the Patriots, seemingly one of the journos was not paying too much attention.
The 5 weeks over the summer, I think, one of the most important parts of the offseason. Just now the guys are back. I know there's 90 of them, but generally speaking,
91,
international pathway. How'd they do? How do you feel about how the guys came back?
I mean, whether you were in a coma when I answered Tom's question or typing on your phone or tweeting, I don't know, but I spent 5 minutes answering that question. And I could go back through it, but I'd rather not.
Thoughts?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you
That's
allowed to
fair
do
game.
that?
Of course, yeah.
Fair game?
Yeah, he probably was. He might have been. He probably was Snapchatting someone. That's what they do.
Maybe.
Snapchatting.
Let's go back to the rugby league, shall we? You asked the question about what you asked the question.
Talon
about,
De Silva, the young buck who's come over.
Yeah.
Mitch Moses went to town on him. I'm happy with it. I just thought that it might have gone a bit over the top the third time.
Leadership gurus in any vocation, I don't think that's the way to get the best out of
I do.
young talent.
You can give him one spray. You can give him definitely one spray.
Okay.
And then he's got to learn.
But I think there's better ways to handle things,
but
personally.
Mitch he's got the Lebanese culture in him. You know, they're quite open to expressing their feelings.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's what I've realised.
What do you think, Brooks?
Is it something with the hooker and the halfback? Like, is it like the service and whatnot? Like, because you're getting the ball so much from that person, it's probably one of the...
Yeah, that's been the most...
it's a big combination, right, in a game.
And the other thing is too... The other thing is, sorry,
it's-
Brooksy,
Yeah,
the coach comes to the halfback all the time. Why didn't you kick it? It was fifth tackle. Why didn't you kick it there? You had a four-man overlap. Why didn't you demand the ball? And you could say, well, the hooker... I don't want to put him under the bus, but I was calling for it. I don't care. You're the halfback. You're the bloke on $1 million. You get the ball. Work it out. And that's why his frustrations.
I reckon people will be torn by that. Like I just think that if you're the person, you're Talon De Silva, and you're a dummy half, and you've copped a major bake, are you in a natural flow next time you're passing it to him, or is your head falling off?
Well, there's two different players. There are some players.
That's right.
There are some players who like getting the stick.
Yep.
Rather than the carrot.
You see it a bit in the NFL with the center and the quarterback when they're delivering the throwback. Like you see on the sideline sometimes you'll see the quarterback just berating a center, and it's that relationship because the quarterback's sort of there and needs the protection of his line as well, and the center's got the job of also hunting the ball to him. So whether it's a long snap, they basically got to be spot on because that. Him catching it wide or fumbling it because it's not where it needs to be, he can get hit. He can get injured. So you see that quite a bit. I feel like that's a similar sort of thing. Not the same scenario here, but
we know Mitch. We know Mitch loves a blow up.
Yeah.
I've got no problem with that.
No, the board will be torn on this subject.
Well, are they torn? Text through. Was Mitch?
I say they are. My thing is though, like when you are doing something like this and you are the leader of the club, what's the outcome that you're after? Are you trying to make the play be better? Does it help by doing it that way, or would it be better done, mate? Come on, I need better service.
We'll wait and see.
Instead of publicly berating them.
We'll wait and see. I know it's a different generation now. Different generation. Some of them need the cuddles.
Yep.
Rather than sort of getting a clip behind the ears, but he's also the halfback.
I'm
the
happy
captain.
to hear both sides.
He's the captain.
Yep, and game's in the balance.
And you're in a very
get all that.
A situation with high pressure situation. When you call the ball, the halfback calls the ball. And you're a young hooker, and you've got a Australian halfback outside you, you give him the ball. Joey was the king of blowing up if you didn't get the ball, and that was to Bedsy.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand, but it's not so black and white, so to speak. Rabbitohs 20 defeat the Titans 18. So the Rabbitohs they end a 9-game losing streak, but keep their own winning streak against the Titans. I love playing them. Latrell Mitchell back. Left wingers just score when he's in the team. He just finds a way. Huge try savers on Jaden Campbell. I don't know why he didn't just put the ball down. Jaden, we had him on the show the other week. You're 5 metres from the side of the post. Just put the ball down.
He'd like that back again.
And Brandon Smith questioned at the Coolangatta airport. That was a talking comment. We still don't know what that was about. Bennett was asked, well, we probably don't win if he doesn't play. So much was happening there. But in the end, the Spoon Bowl, as they're calling it, the Rabbitohs take the points there. So it seems as though the Titans and the Knights now in the firing line when it comes to that. What, you're still here? Well, you can see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio, you beautiful humans.